My purpose in now is to be of service to my community. As long as you make someone else's life okay, your life will be okay.
Leaving this place, I'm still carrying that with me, that the future will be even better than I could have imagined.
Maybe it took a little longer, but I did eventually realize that, no, I can pursue the thing that I wanted to all along.
I would say the thing I'm most passionate about is really serving others, to helping other people, being there for other people.
My purpose here is to serve, and in everything you do, there is a way to serve others.
Always come into things as a bit of an underdog, and for me it's challenge accepted, and here I am now, so I did it.
Who am I? I am a service member first and foremost, but I'm also a son, an uncle, and a brother. My passions are providing a service to others.
I volunteer a lot. I love people. I love serving people.
I like to think of myself as a true weirdo, and I embrace that. I've always been a little bit spooky, a little bit different, always had morbid curiosities.
Very hardworking, very curious about the world around me. Wake up every day thankful that, I get to do what I love and be around people that I love.
I came into this having no clue what I wanted to do in life. Nothing was really hitting with me until I had Dr. Hill. And the first day of class, it all clicked for me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I knew what I was passionate about, and I had fallen in love again. And I found that I could really help people and be of service to people as either a physician or a physician's assistant.
Well, with psychology, for me, it was kind of a redirection. I was directly witness to two fellow students who ended up having mental health crises. And in that, because of my military training, it allowed me to handle and navigate those situations accordingly, and I was able to get them the help that they needed. We in this life are all going through certain things, and in that, being able to be used as an instrument in some way, shape, or form to help a fellow community member is one of the greatest things that I think that you can do in life.
Basically, as a non-traditional student, it means I'm a good bit older than most of the students around me, and I've followed a different path. I wanted to see if this was something that I could, that would offer me a way forward. I discovered that it was. I discovered that higher ed and academia is something that I can excel at, and something, it's accessible, it's possible. I'm not going to school just to really get a degree or just to get a career. I'm going to school to understand.
So I graduated high school in 2020 in the heart of the pandemic and quarantine, and my start to college did not look like what I wanted it to look like. That season of quarantine and that transition where I found my why, and I found it at Penn State Harrisburg. This volunteering, this working with people.
I am a person that likes to be busy. I really enjoy always having something to do, something new to learn about, some new experience or new opportunity. When there are bad days or hard days or you don't feel like doing something, just being able to still show up and give your best effort on that day, whether it be in your relationships or your assignments, your classes, your job. Every day is only 24 hours long, and if I can just give my best today, it'll make a difference and it'll matter.
I felt I needed to get a terminal degree because I am a lifelong learner. My research mainly focuses on the rise of post-apocalyptic media in post-9/11 America. One of the things that I really love about my research is that I've been able to break some of those barriers and show that women are just as capable of researching the grossest stuff possible and can enjoy it also.
To be a Penn State student athlete, it is an absolute honor. It might sound cheesy and cliche, but when we're on the turf field at 5:30 in the morning, the sun has not risen yet, the lights are on, everything the sport has given me, it's a joy that I can't describe. It's a feeling that very few people are privileged to have. To be a student athlete here is a privilege. It's an honor. Nothing prepared me for the tears I would shed either, but everything in athletics has contributed to who I am as a person and the lifelong lessons I've learned.
You have to constantly learn. You have to constantly examine yourself daily, weekly, monthly, and doing all of these things have allowed me to orient myself and pursue other things in life to where it's like, let me keep going. Let me use this as fuel.
If this is a path somebody thinks is possible, but they just don't think they can do it, they don't think they can cut it, or it's just not available, I hope that I'm an example that it is available, it is possible. Your own happiness and the things that you want to pursue in your life. To me, what you learn in the process is worth it.
We were going through old pictures my mom and I were the other day for soccer senior night, and I found a picture from senior year of high school, and I looked at it and I started to tear up because I looked at myself smiling at the camera and I thought I would be proud of myself now. I would be proud of who I've become. I would be proud of the relationships I've made, the people I've been in touch with in my life, and I'd be proud of what I have accomplished. If I had the choice to do it all over again, I wouldn't want to change a single thing.